It is time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to listen to Carved by Glaciers by Lymbyc Systym.
That's a nice band name, too.
Lymbyc Systym?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Carved by Glaciers.
That's the name of the song.
Oh, well, that's
the
cool.
album. It's the album, and this is the title song of the album, but the rest of the album is incredible. So you can hear that almost this was like recorded in their living room. So one brother plays the keys and the other one and the bass and all that, and the other one is just the drummer.
It reminds me of like
back.
It reminds me of like Minus the Bear or Sharks Keep Moving. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I could hear that.
Or like Tycho, kind of. Oh, that person said Tycho too. Yeah, especially right here.
I love all the sounds that are going on in the background. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, once again, another song. I've listened to this song 1,000 times, and every time I listen to it, I pick up on something new.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
That's really cool.
That was a cool transition.
It's kind of like a video game chiptune.
Those little fuzzy drums, I love it.
He just like switch over to accordion? That sounds like.
I don't know what that is up there, but the melody obviously is incredible, but the bass line is...
Yeah.
And everything's just so, like...
Dreamy.
Black. Yeah, behind the beat. Like when the drums come back in here, it's just so behind the beat. And I love that feel.
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
This is epic. Ooh.
Back to our chip tones.
Yeah.
It sounds like a stripped down Soundtribe Sector 9.
I really like how they go from the whole wide atmospheric sound with all the sounds going on in the background, then come that tight part.
Uh-huh.
It's almost like a shh, and it just goes right. It's just beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a taiko, but with like indie shoegaze rock added to it, with like a bunch of like cool wisps and like technical glitches, and I like how he leaves like these like strange artifacts in the music when you're listening to it. It's like all this like weird stars and like different like swirling noises and things like that, which I think really fattens up the sound. And another thing I noticed is that they're making really abrupt changes, but like I'm not like they don't lose me. Like I'm still right there with them when they make those abrupt changes, as opposed to sometimes where I'm like, oh, like what are they going for? Right?
It keeps you engaged in the song.
Yeah, definitely. And it's a slow roll too, which I like, and I like when bands like, reveal the tools that they have like throughout the song. Like some bands like come out the gate with like, here's what we're playing with, right? But this band, like it seems like right at the beginning, like the more that the song goes on, the more I see how deep the toolbox is.
This is a great song. EJ, I think you were intimating about it, like, just using all these different pads and all of these the artifacts, the different instrumentation, and like they create a lot of tension and then release that tension in such a satisfying way.
Right.
And like all of these little melodies that are like interweaving with each other are just playing exactly what I want to hear. It's just it's just tasty to listen to, and like I don't even have too many thoughts about the song. I'm just happy and enjoying.
Yeah, this is dope. Brian, how'd you find out about this?
I used to work for Monster Energy Drinks, where we used to drive around in a big pickup truck and throwing drinks out to people, and it was always on the shift. It was one guy and two females, and one of those girls was into this band and said, "Hey, let's listen to it," and we did. And then I found out that they were playing at Modified Arts in Phoenix, which is no longer around anymore, just a small little hall. There was probably 30 or 40 people in the room, and finally got a chance to see them. So before they moved on and got big. And, unfortunately, a couple of years ago, I think one of the brothers had passed away, which is super sad and unfortunate. And, they weren't playing music like this later on, but they got really big in Japan, apparently.
Big in Japan.
Big in Japan.
That's how you know.
Japan Air. Love how raw those drums sound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they sound really
that.
really untouched almost. And the drums really cut through the mix too.
Yeah, but you can feel like you're in the room when they were recording it.
Especially with that snare too, and that gives a lot of it.
Yeah. This is like when I start crying in the car by myself, driving 90 miles an hour on a desert highway.
Yes.
This is it right here.
Ooh.
I'm falling at this point.
That emotional response is similar to like explosions in the sky for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could.
Except you crank up the volume by like you take them 20 years down the line.
Yeah, I'm sure that these guys have influenced a lot of bands like that. This is old now, right? And these guys were kids when they were doing this too. Very young.
They also kind of remind me of Chon, but like more chilled out.
Yeah, I could hear that.
It's is great.
Yeah.
Sounds really, really good.
It's like nostalgic and like contemplative as hell.
I've been a big fan of like ARPGs my entire life, and
Me too.
it reminds me of something out of Final Fantasy or something like that. So I think that's why it really resonates.
Yeah.
I was.
That's my franchise, you know.
Oh my god, I was gonna say the same thing. It makes me think of like a warm, like hometown, like in Final Fantasy VII or something.
Yeah.
Nibelheim or something.
Yeah. Oh, nailed it.
That's so crazy. Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Yeah. Great pick, Brian.
Yeah.
This was
Thank you.
really, really lovely to listen to, and I like how it didn't have to have like a million sounds to like tell a good story.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that one will make you feel a lot. I suggest listening to the rest of the album anytime you guys get a chance. The entire
wow.
album from front to back is brilliant.
when I feel like having a good cry, you know.
Contemplating.
Yeah.
That's good. You know, just good. I love listening to music where I can just put on a pair of headphones, kind of just stare at the wall, lose yourself in it, and that's kind of what that does to me.